Lemon coming to you with the Oil Capital Racing Series, and today we're at the Morton Excavating Shops here in Coweta, and we're standing with one of the rookies that's going to be racing with us in 2013. This is Mr. Chance Morton. Chance is stepping up from the micros here to run for the OCRS Rookie of the Year program this year. Chance, tell us what your expectations are for this year coming up with OCRS coming out of those micros.
Really just to get as many good laps as I can.
And what kind of car are you going to be running with our series?
Triple X.
Triple X, and this is a car that your brother drove last year, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, you had a little bit of time earlier this year, I believe, that you got some hot laps in it for a little while.
Yeah.
Kind of give us a feedback as to what it was to get your first laps in a sprint car and how you relate that to what you've been doing in the micros.
It's just a bigger car with a lot more horsepower, and it's just a whole new game.
You know, you and your brother have been running cars for a while, and you know, because you guys will be competing against each other with a typical brother situation as siblings. You know, brothers get competitive in anything from playing games in the house to wrestling in the front yard. You guys have been racing together for a while in the micros. What's it like when you guys are on the track at the same time? How competitive are you guys to really want to beat one another?
We just support each other, and whoever does better, we just support each other no matter what.
You know, you've had a lot of success in the micros cars that you've been racing. What do you feel as a driver? After what you've been doing there, granted you've only got a few laps so far in practice in the sprint car, what are you feeling is the main difference that you're going to have to adjust to between the micro and the sprint car?
The power steering and just the tight quarters you're in.
And on that power steering, let's elaborate on that a little bit. Micros, much smaller car, a lot quicker turning, sprint car a little slower reacting. From the body sense, when you're actually turning the wheel on a sprint car versus the micros, how would you actually describe that specific feel?
The sprint cars, you just got to be real smooth with it, and the micros, you just have to manhandle it kind of.
Now, of course, when it comes to setups, you're going to have a whole lot of different aspects on setting up the bigger cars and the smaller car. What are the biggest things that you think you're going to have to learn and adjust to on a setup basis?
Just being smooth and helping Dad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chance Morton. As we mentioned, he's going to be running for the 2013 Rookie of the Year in the OCRS Series. We got a full racing season coming to you. We've got 26 events booked. The first one is going to be March 30th. That's going to be at the Brill Motor Speedway. This is going to be a non-wing race, one of what's projected to be 4 non-wing races on the schedule. Come check it out, Brill Motor Speedway, March 30th, Baker, Oklahoma. Get ready.